Hello everybody, welcome to my video. I have the cutest glasses here. They're glittery. Yes, I like shiny things. Which reminds me, which is the reason why I turn on the camera is I just want to talk about unlearning what you've learned. You know, this is really like, for some people it doesn't really resonate because, and I'm not really concerned about that because I think when people wake up to their own kind of like thing, like their reality of what is happening, what's going on around them, I think most people never really even question fundamentally their existence and why and what and who and all of that kind of thing. Like investigate like who you are and what you are, because for me it's a huge mystery. It's like a mystery here. What is my programming? Anyway, and learning what you're learning. I feel like I'm gonna say it all the time because it's actually the most profound thing to share. And I love to share. You know, I love to share because you're me and I am you. And anyway, so the unlearning what you learned. I'll tell you something right now. There's a huge thing about bullying. It's like huge. My country is all about bullying. You know, the government, like everything politically, the political arena, you know, in school, the people, bullying women, bullying gays, bullying, you know, blacks. It's just bully. And I can tell you, like, when you realize that you've been a product and you're conditioned by your religion or your culture or like all these kind of things, and then, you know, like for me, I've like lived so many places that I've come across so much diversity that I realized that these kind of rules and regulations that I was taught and what I thought is my system, you know, that runs my body, runs the show. Runs the show. You know, it's like Shakespeare said, life is a stage. So it's like when you really investigate, because I'll tell you, for someone who was extremely bullied, I was bullied when I was really young. And I can tell you right now, because it's huge, my brain remembered the bullying. My brain remembers the hateful comments, remembers the comments, comments of being this or this or this or this or whatever. I never really felt, and also, I think, you know, like at school, like I would be bullied, and in some ways in my family also being bullied, like by my cousins or something, but in a very passive-aggressive way. In a certain area, I would feel that, you know, separation. And now some of us not even in contact, basically, maybe because I live away. But I'm just saying this is because what I learned when I was bullied at school, I would get bullied at school because of the way I was behaved, or, you know, and so everything in me just resisted my own nature of just being me, you know, whatever that would have been, you know, this product of that culture. I learned how to feel safe, and to feel safe I changed my identity, and all this is subconscious because you just want to be able to belong, and that's nature, that's natural to belong. And you know, and I think, you know, all this bullying, really, what I can really say today, because it's a very long conversation, and really fundamentally what I can just basically say is what you have learned will always be there. It is what you learned. It is the construct of the mind, these concepts that told you of who you are. And you know, if you've been told that when you come out to someone that you love and you trust, and they say, you know, we will get you the best doctor there is and you will be cured. I think that already, because you're younger, you have to be cured of what? Because your nature, and all this stuff that I learned. So I kind of like, even though I came out when I was like 17, 18, there's a whole nother story with that. It's a #MeToo story. I made a video on it before. So the bullying continued. The bullying continues so much in my mind that I responded to that. And I responded by creating a false character so I could live and so I could be, you know. And you know, I haven't had, like, I just say to you, because I've been very, there's a part of me that is very a rebel like, and I will really persevere, and I go towards my goals and my dreams and my but there's always this underlining subconscious agenda that was there to be liked and approved by everybody. This is from the bullying, you know, because it did not feel comfortable for me to be around most people. And I still have that. And like, why do I still have that? Like, you know, and I don't know, maybe many people would see me as an extrovert, but I'm more of an introvert because I really love my own company. And that's a whole nother story. There's a lot to be said about this story of who I am, and why I speak honestly and openly is because actually my story can like inspire some other people, you know, and like after all that bullying and stuff like that, I have just received the Walk of Honor plaque in my hometown for being, you know, and it's very bittersweet because I went through all of that. So there's a whole nother story with all of that. And I can tell you right now, and simply as I just tried to tell you a little bit just a moment ago, is that the condition is there, and it's so close to you that sometimes it just hijacks you and you feel unworthy, you feel again bullied in a way, although wisdom has come into the picture, and I know for sure, and that's why I share you, that I am not my thoughts. Because if I could just turn off the thoughts that think, I'm being thought. You know, I'm not thinking, I'm being thought. In any kind of situation that brings any kind of fear or oppression or where you feel controlled and manipulated by the environment that you can't fit in, I've never ever had the feeling of fitting in. I've never ever had that feeling of fitting in, and it doesn't matter to me right now because I'm wise. I'm 53 years old, and that's a part of me that will persevere and go through all my dreams and my goals, and I'm here today at 53 years old, and I'm just feeling like a kid. Because I've been starting to unlearn everything, and this has been going on for some time now. And I still have those feelings of inferiority. I still have those feelings. I'm not accepted. I'm a moron. I'm a Martian. I'm different. I still have those feelings. That's what bullying can do to you. And I can say this because most people perhaps don't have a perspective, or just maybe believe that there are their thoughts and the conditions that you are that have become who you are. And those conditions, it's really interesting because bullying is everywhere, and it really affects all of us. Because this is a beautiful day for me, because and that I can share with you, is that the conditioned mind is not who you are. It's fertile. It grows, and it creates, it imagines, and it's fearful. It's fearful. The ego is fearful, and these kind of situations has brought on, and it's the contrast for me to wake up, so I wouldn't change a single thing. But why would I do that? Why would I think I need to change anything? I was just being wise and waking up to the possibility that I can learn I can unlearn what I've been told and what I've been taught. I have all due respect for my family, and they were doing the best they could and everything, and I love them, and forgiveness is for me, is for me. It's not for them or for anything, and I love them so much. It's not about that, and you know, people do the best they can. And I have my schooling, I have my religion, I had all these kind of things that went against my nature. So like now I'm finding myself liking and choosing things and feeling very disoriented because I don't know, like I just don't, because I do know, but I don't know. And the vulnerability that arises because of the conditioned mind from the bullying is still there. And it will never ever go away. It's much more shallow, it doesn't stay, and I can look at it. And how beautiful is that to share with you? You know, that maybe perhaps you will always feel inferior, but it's a thought, and the thought can be changed. When you change the way you think about things, things change, and you're no longer bullied, but the thoughts will be there. So that's just what I want to share with you today, because I only get 10 minutes, and I'm decided that I'm going to say under 10 minutes, because, yeah, I don't know. It's easier, I don't have to edit, all that stuff like that, especially with Instagram. So this is the first video I put on Instagram through IGTV, and I have a YouTube channel, mauricekazi.com, and no, that's my website. Anyway, I have a YouTube channel, and I forget, I even forget the name of it. I don't even really go there anymore. What is my YouTube channel name? Oh my god, it's gonna turn off. It's about 5 minutes. I got 1 minute. Yes. Kazimoto. Anyway, and I do like speeches. I mean speeches. I share every day. So, yeah, what can you say? The name of it is... So funny, switch to channel. Okay, it's gonna go off. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Anyway. So that's what bullying can do for you. You're not your thoughts. You're simply not your thoughts. You are full of potential. And some days those thoughts will hijack you, and be okay with that. Be okay with they hijack you, because they do not define who you are. They don't tell you who you are. They're all fake and they're false. Just like everybody's thoughts. We're all the same and no different. All right, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye.